Stop playing with him, Riot.
And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10.
Hi guys, so I go by the name of Untatile, but I'm known as the Rap Barbie because I rap. Well, people who know me as the Rap Barbie are people from Instagram, YouTube, and what else? TikTok. Yeah, I'm only on those 3 platforms. I should like create more platforms for a larger audience. But anyway, that's not what we're gonna be talking about today. I'm gonna be talking about the 5 things I do not like. So this is a get to know video where we'll be talking about 5 things I don't like in general, not only about a specific gender. So yeah guys, here we go. So yeah guys, I cannot find my eyebrow brush. I'm gonna be using this. Yeah, so guys, the first thing I do not like has to be diabetes. Like guys, I hate it so much, hey? I hate it so much because I only knew it from like booking. I don't remember what grade that was. But Nike said diabetes booking. It was never something that I thought I had. Like I never really paid attention to it. Ne? And I got diagnosed like this year. April. Yeah. And the way I got diagnosed, like that wasn't the best at all. But we're not gonna get into that. I'll make a story time about this. I'll do a story time. So moving on to the next thing, because this is not interesting for me to talk about. I don't like diabetes. Because first of all, tell me why. Okay, don't literally tell me why, but tell me why I have to. Guys, wait. Yeah, I was saying, tell me why I have a new diet. Like, tell me why. Like, now I have a new diet, and it's so dramatic AF. Like, cause when I first started cheating, I would cheat a lot in like get a little to you know. I could like I need to get diabetes because yeah, like it's a little to and well, not to but maybe like maybe 3 spoons or 2 spoons of sugar. No one? And then like I take it like on a regular from 6 to 17. Just because I'm sorry. Just because it's to like 2 spoons of sugar in my tea. Like how dramatic is that? And I used to get like hypos. Hypos when like your sugar levels are too low. It usually happens like when you're too hungry. So yeah, now I would get hypos like in the middle of the night. And like you guys having to wake up and eat. No. The best thing about it is that I got like a pass to eat sugary stuff. Like, I don't even have a sweet tooth, but after I got diagnosed, I don't know guys, like I don't know. Somehow now I want sweet things because I'm not supposed to eat sweet things. Anyway, moving on to the second thing. The second thing I do not like besides diabetes has to be pedophiles. Oh, yeah, guys, pedophiles. I do not like pedophiles. I even have a story about this one. Hey, guys, like I once lied to this man, and he said, like I was walking back from school, I was walking back from school, and this man saw me. Like he was walking. He wasn't even walking. That's not by scale. Behind me, he was walking behind me. So now I expected the melang actually guy. So because I respect my elders and I didn't think he was interested, I'm not thinking this person is interested. That's the last thing on my mind. He starts asking questions like can I didn't do my eyebrows properly, but anyway, we'll definitely make it work. I'll make it work. Like yeah, he was walking behind me, and then he starts asking like weird questions like how old am I? Okay, it's not weird, but like for like how old am I? And I answered, I was like, yeah, and then oh guys, give me a second. And don't think this is the bad part about the story. While he has wrinkles come corner, and I said I'm 17, ne? I always lie about my age. I said I'm 17. And then he's like, oh, you're 17. You look too good for a 17-year-old. Side eye. Alright. So this is not even the worst part about it. After like he knows that I'm 17 and he tells me that I look too good to be 17, like he's now like, I'm 28. Yeah, guy tells me that he's 28. And he has wrinkles, guys. He looks older than my mom. Okay, my mom has a baby face. Like we swear my mom is 20 something when you see her, because people think we're sisters, but he looks older than my mother. He looks older than my father.
Oh my god!
He looks older. He just looks older. What? He says he's 28. So like after he tells me that he's 28, after this man tells me that he's 28, obviously I know he's lying. And then something at the back of my mind is like, what if you were actually 17 and you were to trust this man? I'm like, this is an evil world we live in. So I don't look too much into it. I'm just like, hi. He said he's 28. He said he's 28. Okay, so, and then after that, guys, this is the funny part. This is the funny part. He's like, go fair, lift. So I'm like, no, I'm good. And then he's like, oh, so I'm like, no, I decided to walk. Like gosh no, ew, like ew. So like now he's trying to impress me, and I'm not impressed. So was thinking, guys, I was so embarrassed. You could already fate mo le bar lebeletse. Ke tsamaya ka maoto no. You know tsamaya ka bicycle. Even on your compare ride ka bicycle ya hai. Now I feel embarrassed. So I started walking faster and then guess what? Hey, babaisana mo, he's like, I love you. Ntate we. I love you. Okay. Let's move on to the what's this? The third thing that I don't like. Guys, don't judge the process. I look like a clown now. Don't judge the process. The third thing that I don't like has to be producers. Because I also have a story on this one about producers. So guys, I used to post this thing, ne? I used to post story about how I'm looking for a producer around Pretoria. And give me a sec. So yeah, I used to post about like looking for a producer around Pretoria. So I happened to find this guy, ne? And then luckily he was from Mamanskral. I'm like, oh, he's from Mamanskral. I'm from Mamanskral, by the way. I'm happy now on some, oh, he's from Mamanskral. That's a good thing. That is good. And then yeah, he told me I asked about the charges and whatsoever, and he told me that he doesn't charge because we're both trying to get somewhere. So yeah, it's a win-win for both of us. It's a win-win, not a lie. At least that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, I shouldn't have contoured before this. Yeah, it's a win-win situation. It's a win-win. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna pay. Next thing, like good automatic excuse. The first excuse, like he was busy with school. He was busy with school things. So I could understand, like, when I tested when I postpone so I understand. When is under like, oh, this is too much. When is under like a lot of stress. Yeah, guys, I was saying, postpone. And then I understood. Second time, he comes with a different excuse. He's like, again, I can get a record go high, because go high honali. He was like, I wanna learn this here. He's like, yo, go high, I can get my shot. It's at his aunt's house, and my aunt is always like, opela rasa and all. Okay, another excuse. Now he starts talking about guest houses. So now it's shocking, because like guest house, so why are we going to houses now? Kids on my own. And this one day I post about I post about this thingy. I post about guys who, like, it was this post about rapists, ne? I was like, that guy who's constantly convincing you to do it with him. I'll manipulate that. It's a rape. And no is a no. He saw that and he's like, you know why? Side-eye. He's like, because there's a lot of niggas there, and you know, when they see a beautiful hand, they tend to act somehow. So yeah, guys, ne? He starts, I got makeup like all over my shirt, but I wash it anyway. He said, hey, I get people to react when they see a beautiful girl. That's where I left the last part of the video, ne? Yeah, I think so. And then now, I'm pissed, because like, what is your story, Pila? Like, this guy literally just wanted to smash. Like, all these excuses, I get to nearly go baba or nanyako prepare pila. I get to nearly. Anyway, yeah, and one thing I don't like about producers, end of story with that one, ne? I'm not gonna do any name mentioning. This person could be watching this and what the kids. Or flop on fun. If you're watching this, I'll flop. But anyway, moving on to the third thing that I do not like. So the third thing that guys, nakira makeup in a very unique way, by the way. So don't judge me. Don't judge me. Because somehow I cannot find like my exact skin tone with the makeup. I don't know why. I don't know how. But yeah, I just seem to know how to blend everything in together at the end of the day. The third thing I do not like is, I mentioned pedos, ne? No, I mentioned diabetes, I mentioned pedos, and then I mentioned producers. So this is like we're going on the fourth thing. The fourth thing I do not like has to be men with fragile egos. Like, let me put y'all on what I'm talking about. So like, men with fragile egos are the men who call you a slut, call you a hoe, call you a bop, just because you said no to them. Yeah. I hate those kind of men. I don't want no men with a fragile ego. Like, why are you offended because I don't like you? Guys, when you get rejected, ne? That's if you're a man with a fragile ego watching this. If you get rejected, guys, don't take it personal. Sometimes I'm not rejected. You're just not everyone's type. You can be you can have a body T, a face T, but actually you're everyone's type. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. There's nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. So please, next time a girl says no to you, don't call them a bitch, a slut, a whore just because they don't want to get with you. Honey, you're just embarrassing yourself. Like, you're showing her that you got a fragile ego. Now she's gonna think, you know what, I dodged the bullet, because what the fuck is that? But anyway, yeah, I don't like y'all. If you're a man with a fragile ego, fuck you. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't like men with fragile egos. Because I remember there was this one time, this guy, so I was the weird kid, ne? I was a really weird kid. Like, I was a quiet kid. Let me not say weird, but let me just say I was a quiet kid. So this guy, ne? Nampatla, na lichomi high. Just like chomi high nasa jampisi, so then he decided with thinking, na iriki molat. Anlata mo WhatsApp, one sort of style. Anlata straight face to face. Anlata mo WhatsApp, style as someone. But guys, when you know, I forgive him. Yeah, he didn't know any better. Like, grade 8. So guy starts texting me. Can I be like a rape? I was, yeah, can I get a rape? That was grade 8/9. Hey guys, like, but yeah, around those times, ne? And then this guy, apela a promoter pina yaka, you know, akere wa nyaka, wa tlhalanya. O nyaka ke mona as the sweet guy. Cause I like pina guys, ne. And don't think just because I was 15 years old it wasn't fire. Hey, that song was fire, guys. That song was fire. It still is, really. Like my 15-year-old self raps better than 20-year-olds today. But anyway, yeah, guys, ne. He was always promoting my songs and whatever. Like that, guys. What I was saying. Can't even like guys with fragile egos, ne? Yeah, and then this guy, let me just get to the point because betra iglo in khatile and now I don't want to look back or so yeah, this guy now, ne? Says, yo, Izzy, I like you. I've been looking at you a few times for so long. I liked you from the first time I saw you. These are not the exact words, but yeah, man, something like that. He definitely said something like that. One, he's saying that he likes me. So then I tell him that, like, one faster basically, one. So now he wants me to like him back. So I'm like, no, I don't like you. I don't want you. One thing about me is that I'm gonna elaborate on why I don't like you. Because then I get to see the why. So if you're gonna ask me why, I'm gonna tell you why. So I told him why. And he was like, this is why people don't like you. This is why people bully you. Because you're weird. You're gonna go for the next I'm blocked. Just like that. I dodged the bullet. So fine. So I thought, yeah, Vela, maybe something is wrong with me. I was convinced. And that is why, like, you know, I hate people, men with fragile egos. Like, they're trying to make you feel bad. Because when I was bad. And there's really nothing wrong with guys. Like, come on, grow up. O like stick ka grade 8. I hope no change like mo different. O bone hore witse keng mo hona mo. Ko flopa ka mo khare bolele banyana ka mo. Di dena siona pras. Guys, give it this picture. I never do this. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, oh no ra so neglect dirans. Okay, fine. And now we're going to move on to the last thing that I don't like. So guys, ne, the last thing that I do not like at all has to be Cheers. Guys, I don't like Cheers. So, wait, give me a sec. Cheers, because tell me why. Again, don't literally tell me why, but tell me why. Because guys, I don't tell you why. Guys, but anyway, tell me why I woke up one day to a group chat one. These girls, group chat right after matric, before we got our result. Ne? Group chatting. Group chatting. And guys, I understand. Ne? I have a story time about this one. I understand, Hori. I can be a pain in the ass sometimes. Like, trust me, I can be a pain in the ass sometimes. But that doesn't mean you should do that to someone. It does not mean that you should do that to someone. I don't like this. I don't like the look today. But anyway, because like I'm nervous, like, you know, as I'm gonna make up so and yeah, anyway, this day, these girls, so you know what I did? Group chatting. I just managed, yo. Usually I would like ask why or scam, but then I understand. But then I think I know why they did that. Because I didn't say like a scam for one. I was on about how I do not like trios because I was always the one that was left out, and that was true. Like I was always the one that was left out. So one can favor by leaving my life, but that wasn't the way. Hey, and then Mugele by at the beginning of the year. Give me a sec. As I was saying, I was like, you know what, maybe I should forgive this person. And man, I just couldn't forgive her. I felt like it didn't number high because she didn't say so. She just came back and told me that she misses me, one of them, and I was like, I think I cannot do this anymore. So I'm a cut her off. Usually when I cut someone off, I tell them that, yo, I think we should like stop talking because of this and this and that. Because one thing about me, guys, is that I should wash my wig, yo. But that's not the one thing I want to talk about. One thing about me, guys, is that I'm a very good communicator. You will know why I don't want to talk to you. You will know why I don't want to be your friend. But these days, you know what, because I'm tired of constantly explaining. Like, I cannot be explaining every time. This, that. Yo, like, that's because I know how to remove them. Because I'm always praying about whoever that is meant to be in my way, whoever that is not meant for me, so like, yeah, I don't know if they're still friends today. I don't know shit about them. And then this one keeps on stalking me and stuff. And yeah, those are the 5 things that I don't like. So I might come back with a part 2. But I don't know, guys. So yeah, guys, I hope you have a good night. It's gonna mess up my outfit, but anyway, guys, I hope you have a great night if you're watching this at night. I hope you have a great afternoon if you're watching this in the afternoon. I hope you have a great morning if you're watching this in the morning. I think that's all, guys. So guys, bye. This is the look today. I just did simple makeup because guys, now full face beat I can't, but I will watch tutorials and I'll be back and better. I'll do my makeup better, guys. Bye, guys.
Got me yelling out like the Scream House. Yelling out, we ain't selling out. We got money, but we ain't lending out. We got bars, but we ain't belling out.